hatred inside. Democrat, Republican, savior labels call me American. Abortion clinics, hard living.
Hello!
Dope dealing, fathers in prisons, gunshots.
Hello, Patriots! Hello, Texas! Good to be here with you tonight. Thank you so much for coming. It's a great day in the USA. And I want you to join me right now in thanking the greatest fighting force on the face of the earth, the men and women of our military, the American soldier. Hear, hear. They're the reason we're here tonight. Thank our friend Glenn Beck. And my good friends, in whom I'm proud to be a fellow, the great organization Freedom Works, and it does. Friends, tonight I've come to remind us of something, and that is that it was the love of our Creator that gave us life in this country. And it is the love of our Creator who gave us liberty in this country. And it is the love of our Creator who allows each and every one of us to pursue our individual happiness without government interference. It is that love that does it. And my friends, it was the love of our founding fathers who thirsted for freedom that gave birth to America. And we send this message: we will not let her go away. We will defend her to the very end. We will defend her. With one voice tonight, so many of you from all over this world have come here to the land of the free and the home of the brave. And we want to let you know that we have always defended people who embraced liberty all over this world. And these patriots will not stand down in the face of your enemies, and we will not stand down in the face of our enemies. We will defend the Constitution against enemies, foreign and domestic. We have come to restore love of God, to restore love of country. And we have come to tell all who will hear us that we have come to defend the republic that our founding fathers have given to us. We have come to restore it. It is a shining city that sits upon a hill. America, light of the world. Jesus said that you are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses loses its savor. It is then good for nothing, but to be thrown out, trampled under the feet of men. Patriots, it is time now for us to stand together and say to all that we will not go away quietly into the night. We are Americans. We will stand and we will fight to defend this republic. But there are those of us, there are those among us who would enslave us. The reach and the scope of big government is the new plantation. And if we are not careful, we will fall under the spell of government handouts and entitlements. That is why we must send this message tonight from Dallas, Texas, that with a good broom, we're going to sweep clean the White House. We're going to sweep clean the Senate. We're going to take it back. And we want them to know that we are Americans and we will not bow down to any earthly king. We get our powers from our Creator. And so, we want to tell all of you to run harder. In fact, there's a commemorative book that you can get outside called Run Harder. I want you to look at it. Get it. But let me tell you something. My grandpa was a fine man, great man. But if you wrote his name on that screen, he would not have been able to read it. Stand before you with a very good education. But in my days when I was very Afrocentric, big afro, daishiki, that was me at one time, back in the early 70s. Grandpa pulled me aside, and he was very upset because I was black and proud then. But he said to me, I didn't go through all that I went through so that you could be black. I went through everything that I went through so that you could be free. And like your foreparents, they didn't give us this country bought with blood so that we could be divided. They gave it so that we could be free, and we will not surrender our freedom to anyone. We will defend it. So, my friends, here we are at a point of decision. Just 102 days from now, we will decide the longevity of those words that say that we are endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. And my friends, it is important that we take this very seriously. Because she could go away, America could go away as we know her. My great-grandfather fought in the Spanish-American War. My grandfather fought in the First World War. My father fought in the Second World War. And I will be loath that their fighting for this country was in vain, and the sacred blood of those who have died are in vain. We need to defend this country. We need to stand up for her. And then, finally, my friends, my fellow Americans, finally, I have just one more question for you. Are there any patriots in this place? Is there anybody here who will stand up for God and country? Stand up for the Republic. Stand up for America. That Americans stand up. Stand up. Stand up. God bless you. God bless America.